Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Stargirl. Today we're checking out the season finale, season one finale, Stars and Stripe Part 2. Um, Ended off in a bad predicament. Uh, Let me get in the camera here. All the adults are already under brain control, brainwaves control, and team is making their way underground. Will we see Mike do something? Uh, I don't. It's a very vague spoiler, so I'm glad for it. But I did see something mentioning the gambler and the Crocs, like their interaction at the high school football stadium, whatever. Um, so I don't know what that means, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm just very excited to see how this ends up. Someone I know is like he works with CW editing or something, so he always gets to watch the episodes like on Saturday or Sunday. Um, and he said it was pretty crazy finale, so I'm excited. So let's just get started. Ah,
Break it up! Break it up!
oh,
Break it up!
right.
Pancakes, a psycho.
What's your mom gonna say?
She told me to.
Sure she did. Come on.
She's
Let's go.
dead. No, the brain control's happening, so. Hello?
My dad's already a good person.
You'll see.
Jordan.
The entire
Oh,
nervous
shit.
system will shut down. They'll
Okay,
expire.
kids, why aren't you like doing anything?
It's Courtney! Your daughter!
Don't make me cry on this Monday morning. Oh no!
Elsewhere. What else can we hack into, Chuck?
Okay, you can't
How
be
about we
talk about your plans when gamblers listening in.
Anything else?
What's that?
His money.
Okay, let's move.
Let's get to the machine.
Yep, good. Nope. Pat, we gotta move.
I heard you. Every word.
I meant every word. Let's go.
So soft.
But perhaps it's for the best.
Is he gonna like Grundy out?
Alert the others. We'll take care of them once and for all.
Oh shit, the tie's coming off.
But killing is wrong.
Says who? God?
Yes.
Then God shouldn't let bad things happen. Like my parents being thrown into a tree.
Why am I thinking of the Spectre right now?
So don't try and stop me, Yolanda.
Please. Okay. And hero shot.
About some reinforcements.
They don't need reinforcements. Not Grundy. Okay. Oh, I see you. Rick is so outclassed. Like, just no fighting experience at all. Fucking Cindy, bitch. Fuck. She is gonna trade. What? I wasn't expecting. Someone in the comments said that she might change. I didn't think it would happen. Yep. Oh god! I feel like it was a budget thing that they didn't make Icicle blue for this scene. Because like, he needs it. He needs the help. Now Grundy's coming in, okay. So yeah, because they have Grundy, so they can't afford Icicle too. Shit, look at him.
Don't.
Rick, you can't fucking take Grundy, bitch. Look at dead, okay. Okay, sure. Cindy, you bitch! What the fuck's wrong with you? kill your dad and then you're still gonna attack Courtney. What is this? Pick one.
Wait, Yolanda, just wait.
Henry?
He's actually alive? Dude, I'm gonna have a panic attack right now. I'm rocking in my chair.
I was sorry for everything.
How the hell?
Yeah.
You're all I've been thinking about. What's the plan? Where are your friends?
Is he not? It's not really him. Shit.
They were Henry's friends, too.
He just killed Brainwave? Brainwave? Oh my god. She just killed him! Shit.
I watched Henry die. And now I'm gonna watch you die.
There's a roller coaster. Gonna start ripping Stripe up, yeah. If it's a robot, it's gonna be broken, you know? Chekhov's robot. Okay. I see you, Court.
I don't have time for this.
She said, stop it. I
But
mean,
I did it.
yeah, like it's wrong, but also, what else are we gonna do with the fucking telepath? Like,
I think the machine's over here.
the strongest freaking member of their team. You can't just arrest him. I don't know if they have like a high security prison right now. Power inhibitors, all that crap.
You have no idea what you've done. What would you do?
You can't cure cancer.
No
All you're
one
doing.
is going to die because of the way people think.
Yeah, but they do. My wife died because of the way people think, because of greed and politics, but I can change that. And it's not too late. It's not. I can still save America, Barbara. It doesn't have to be today, but I can do it. And you can help. And Courtney could. I can protect her from the others. I can you.
He's crazy. Look at him.
You're out of your damn mind. Your wife would be horrified to see the person you've become.
You didn't know my wife!
Bro! Fucking weirdo! Kick him in the balls. Barbara, kick him in the balls.
You wanna kill me? Well, here I am. Our daughter.
And ooh! I mean, we were all expecting this happen, but Yolanda, that's an interesting turn. There he is. Okay, you two, get off. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get away. Bro! That's what we're talking about. And of course, she jumps off the building, lands on her feet. Throwback to episode 4 or whatever. Somebody, please get Barbara. We're not gonna lose her like this. No Donna Troy's in this show. Hit by a car. Mike.
Does this mean I get to be in the JSA?
You just killed somebody. Manslaughter.
God.
Okay, get off the roof. Get the fuck off the roof.
Yesterday, this tremor ultimately caused a malfunction in a weather satellite. Government officials say that the satellite has been
Shade?
and met-
Hold up. Zarek? It's the wife. She's alive. I told y'all, I never said she was dead. I didn't believe it. I thought she was captured. She faked her death. Okay. We're getting the witch, the wizard, the witch, I don't know. Where's this Cindy? This is Cindy.
I see you in there. Eclipso.
What the fuck? And it's only just Christmas? Oh my god. These people knew each other for 3 months! She's gonna give the present she got her dad to Pat. body's so fucking tense right now. Like, these are happy things happening, but I'm just so
Okay.
stressed out and nervous still.
Any idea where I can find him?
Who are you?
I'm an old friend. Name's Sylvester Pemberton.
What? I don't trust that. Not Bob. Okay. That was... I don't know if I'd say it was like one of my favorite finales of a show, of a season, but it was... Listen, we're not going to talk about Titans here, okay? um, but, I mean, come on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Um, love the character growth of Courtney, finally accepting Pat as her real father. The next thing I can think of is with Beth. Um, I'm glad they gave her stuff to do. I still feel like they could have done more with all three of them. It was some nice setting up for the next season, those three characters. Surprisingly, Rick not so much. I think we can all pretty much agree we knew that Rick's storyline was going to end that way with him sparing Grundy and sort of the repercussions of it. I'm hoping next season's going to be the repercussions of letting Grundy live. Maybe we'll see Grundy rampaging somewhere and it's like, oh, I should have taken care of him when I had the chance. Because it feels like, compared to Yolanda and Beth, Rick at least got resolution to his storyline, which kind of is unfair because one thing, he's the only guy in the team, the only teenage boy. So feminism there, but also just it just feels weird because they're giving Yolanda a lot this episode, and they're setting up her storyline for next season. The fact that she killed freaking Henry Senior. We still haven't really dealt with her. We kind of did get the regret, the loss of Henry Jr., but we haven't really dealt with that sort of trauma there. Um, but we have to face the repercussions of her murdering somebody. They had a little scene there with Courtney, and she was just like, what? But we didn't get a full, like, she's a murderer now. Going back to Beth, like, feels a bit angsty there. Again, we just don't know these three that well, and for me at least, it felt more like Rick got a resolution, whereas the other two didn't. So I'm just curious to see where they're going next season with that. Cindy, um, did not expect her to kill Dragon King. It makes sense from a logical perspective. She's been, he's been shitting on her the whole series, and she's like, she's like, you shouldn't lock me up, Dad. Um, I, the way she was so diehard, hardcore, trying to kill Courtney and be part of the ISA, it felt like she wouldn't do that, but okay. So that's why I was kind of like, it was just it was a roller coaster of emotions because she kills Dragon King, or stabs him at least, and then she turns around and fights Courtney again. So I was like, wait, whose side is she on? She's on her own side, especially with the ending. Eclipso, the only was Eclipso in the Justice League animated series. I'm gonna wiki really quick. I know him from the DC Legends game, um, but other than that, I can't really remember. Television Eclipsed, yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Okay, okay. First off, reading the synopsis of the Justice League episode, I watched the, a long time ago when it first came out. I was watching Justice League. I rewatched all the episodes except for of both Justice League and Unlimited, except for the last two because I hate ending things. But I rewatched them last. Was it? Ooh, it must have been 2018. The winter break, December of 2018. Um, my point is, I don't remember reading the synopsis. I remember Eclipso was there, but I don't remember this happening. But yeah, he's a very magical foe. Um, the other thing that I was saying whoa to is the fact that apparently, possible spoilers, but Yolanda's brother is one of the hosts of Eclipso. So I could see some stuff happening. Um, I could see a very Yolanda focused season next season, which would be pretty cool. I really love her character, and I think they squandered a lot of her potential this season. So if, we focus on Yolanda's guilt over killing people, over Henry dying, over still not being accepted by her family, coupled with the fact that the main villain, Eclipso, could be her brother, that's a lot to deal with. So I could see them, you know, again, it's a Stargirl show, so I'm not going to put too much hope in that, but there is a version of this where it's a Yolanda focused season, and that makes me very excited. Uh, Bowen Jr. Isaac, whatever his name is, um, yeah, doing stuff. um, okay, again, I don't know what do we talk about? Um, there's the fact that I still think we're gonna get young ISA. There was no mention of Cameron at all. I don't think they even said his name or talked about him. Um, so we still got to deal with him. The repercussions of Jordan dying. Um, whereas Yolanda killed somebody and it was a big deal. I know Mike killed somebody and I joked about it that he committed murder manslaughter. But the way that they framed it, it was obviously a comedic thing. So I'm not putting too much emphasis on it because the show isn't. It would be weird and cool if it was a twist and he does come back. That does come back to bite him. But I mean, Mike's like an eight. No, he's not eight. Sorry, He's like an eighth grade at the worst. At the most. So he's like 12 or whatever. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna deal with the repercussions of him killing somebody. But Yolanda, I could see doing that. But yeah, we got Cameron. Artemis was there. She was in the background shots of some stuff. We got Isaac, Cindy. So there's enough for a potential young ISA. Gambler's still around. Technically, Sportsmaster and Tigress are there. Dragon King may or may not be alive because he was stabbed, but again, he does genetic modification and stuff, and he's been living for at least 100 years. Grundy, not sure if they'll do with him. Speaking of Justice League, I wonder if we're going to touch on the humanization of Grundy, more than they did here at least. It kind of goes back to Rick's storyline of I don't know if they're going to bring Grundy back at all, because he is a big CGI budget, especially if we're going to say CW now. I'm not sure what we're going to allocate for that show, but just yeah, there's stuff they could do with Grundy, and I'm not positive if they will. So I think based on the stingers and stuff we got, Shade. Okay, we need to. So Shade. I'm curious what you guys think. We know he's been reformed. They mentioned that he turned to the good side or something early in the season. That makes me say the ending little stinger with Shade was just he's cleaning up house. He's like the ISA was defeated. I'm just tearing down the statues, as it were, to to put it into modern day allegory. Um, was that it, or is Shade in the comics has struggled at times with the darkness. It's another entity, it's another sort of force in the world, and he's just one man. So it could be that maybe this is one of his times when maybe we deal with that next season of him. We thought you were a good guy. Well, maybe he's struggling with some darkness of his own. But yeah, I'm just curious what you guys think about Shade. being here. Was it a nice cameo or was it a setup for next season? Eclipso definitely. I mean, if it was Cindy doing it, Eclipso is definitely showing up next season. Um, I'm more likely to put Eclipso as the main focus rather than Shade. I just think there's so much. Uh, Rapid fire, we got Shining Knight going off to find the Seven Soldiers, which would be cool. Um, I'm sad because we didn't really get to see him fully yet. So I'm hoping he comes back with full get up, fully charged. Um, I just want to see him in action one time. He did stuff here, but like it's about the kids in this show, so at the same time, I can't be too mad. But we got that. Starman at the end. The thing with that is, I don't get why. My initial thought, to be honest, was that's not Starman, but I don't know who it could be. But then again, I don't know JSA stuff too well, so maybe there is a shapeshifter, maybe, something like that. It's possible. But Starman returning, I know that he is technically, aside from Stargirl, he is also technically a legacy character. I was just rereading, I'm sorry, not rereading, I was just reading the um, finale of the Year of the Villain Justice League stuff and how there's a Starman there, and he's very different, very different looking character than this Starman. So, um, they kind of touched on the legacy thing with the JSA and that in recent Justice League volume. So my point is there's definitely stories they could tell here. I'm just not sure what. My fear is with him returning is that it sets up a precedent of, well, where's Wildcat, you know, uh, Green Lantern, Jay, like if he survived, who else survived? You gotta be able to explain it away pretty well because Pat saw him die in his arms. Um, we saw these people die, so what happened? We need some explanations. Otherwise, I'm gonna be expecting these other characters to show up. Or anything else really huge I didn't touch on? Like I said, a lot happened this episode, and I'm very excited for next season. Hopefully, we hear something from what's it called, Fandom, in about 2 weeks' time. It's not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So and the way it's set up, I might just have to do like a live stream because it sounds like it's a 24-hour event, and quote unquote, the panels aren't going to stay on the internet or something. So I'm sure people will tape it and record, put it up and stuff. But um, yeah, I'm there's a lot of possible things to see next season, and I'm very excited. So I'm just hoping we get some narrowed down stuff, um, some news soon about what possible storylines they want to touch on. Because again, there's a lot of things they could go with, and it's just making my brain hurt right now to think about the possibilities. So we'll leave it at that. Great season overall. I know I started off this season kind of skeptical because it was CW and such, but it won me around really in a very big way. So very excited to see season 2. Hope the quality doesn't drop because of the change to CW. But I'll be hopeful. I'm staying hopeful that the creative team remains the same. Yeah. Post your thoughts in the comments down below. Did I miss anything? Topics that you want to talk about, but I forgot to talk about, Easter eggs and such. And we'll see what happens next season. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me when you do.